Hey everybody, I'm back again and I've got another really healthy, nutritious, and delicious food your dog will love, I'm almost positive, that you can add to your dog's diet, and that is using wild caught canned salmon. Now, it's not as inexpensive as some of the other canned fishes that are good for dogs, or canned fish that are good for dogs, like mackerel and sardines. Like sardines are really small can, you get them for less than $1. But as you can see, you get quite a bit more in the can of salmon, and it's pretty big. And so the way I like to use it is as a little supplement. I don't always give it as a whole meal because it is more expensive. It's about $3 a can. But much like sardines, it is an excellent pantry item to just have in your cabinet, because I'm telling you, when you have those days you need the convenience of something that you can just pop open and toss it in with something else or as is. It's just a really great convenience. And then of course you're going to get all the wonderful like omega-3 fatty acids and the vitamin D and the protein, and it's great for your dog's coat and skin, their joints, like all of the good things. But again, like I always say, do your own research and make sure it's the right thing for your dog. But much like the other canned foods and fish, it's packed in water, but it also has salt. And like I always say, dogs don't, salt in any, dogs don't need salt, and definitely not in large quantities. So what you can do is just, strain out the liquid. But since I'm actually I've already opened this can, I'm actually gonna, as you can see, I've got this container. I'm gonna transfer it from the can with the liquid intact, just into the container, because I like to just have it in the fridge ready to go, because I usually just take a few pieces out and add it with some other things that I'm giving her. Like I said, I rarely just give this as is, like one whole meal. But look at that. That's a lot of fish there. Any little scraps, try to get it out, because like I said, these are about $3 a can, just good to have on hand. And not everyone knows this, but obviously, hopefully it's obvious, but canned salmon is fully cooked and ready to go. Like you could literally just eat this right out the can, right? If you can see that. So that's a good little, nice little thing to have on hand. Again, very convenient, very nutritious. People always ask about the bones. You will see these little bones, but watch this. You just pinch them. It's just smush. Because these are, like I said, it's fully cooked. Those are some of the little vertebrae. But anyway, just an excellent thing to add to your dog's diet if you can. When you can swing it with the budget, do it. If you can't, you don't. But it's great to have, especially if you guys are out there and you're giving your dog a more commercial diet, which is fine. Everybody has to do what works for them. But adding things like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, like I've done a video on the sardines, all very similar. It's just an affordable way that you can kind of boost nutrition and add some added nutrition to your dog's diet. If you are doing kibble, if you're doing raw, this is a great thing. And like for me now, I'm pretty much cooking everything for Macy because she's older and I need her to absorb more of the nutrients. But I add this to other things as well, or just as a snack. So again, great, and just a great thing to have on hand. I'm gonna give Macy here, I don't know if you guys can see her. She always knows when I'm cooking. Hey, Mace. I don't know if you can see her, but anyway, she's had breakfast already. So I'm gonna just give her a small piece. This is kind of a snack because again, she's older and I do give her a lot of vitamins and supplements and she needs to take with food. So again, this is a great thing to use for that as well. And there are dogs out there, I don't know if any of you have a dog that's not able to eat things like chicken. Like say you are trying to do raw, or you are trying to, do a home prepared cooked food for your dog. But not all dogs, not everybody knows this, but a lot of dogs are allergic to chicken. So salmon can be a nice substitute for that, in addition to turkey and some other things. But anyway, that's it. Canned salmon. If you haven't been doing it, try it out. You really can't go wrong. So let me see if she'll what am I gonna say? She's not gonna eat it. She eats everything. So let's see. She loves this. Here you go. Enjoy. She loves it. If you guys have any questions at all or any comments, definitely leave them below. I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna try to keep sharing with you all other things that I'm doing. I've been feeding my dogs, well, I'm down to just Macy now, but I've been feeding my dogs real natural whole foods their whole life. She's almost 15 and she's doing great. So I'm gonna just keep sharing, and I hope that it helps someone out there that it wants to do the same for their dog. All right, come back, check out another video again.